Yeah, let me read it here. So it says you mentioned that trying to manage first generation bots that required hundreds of intent flows wasn't scalable. Can you speak to how agentic AI and working with Quiq has changed this issue? Yeah, this is a great question. I think there's like two parts of this. Like one is kind of the uh, quick part of this, I would say, which is that hey, like any partner you work with, like really needs to understand your business well. And this maybe seemed like an obvious point, but during our experience, we evaluated over 30 different vendors here. We often found that they came to the table with generic solutions, things like the good old hotel booking demo or flight, booking demos, which are great. Like I don't want to diss those things. Like it's important for those industries that they get AI solutions, but we often found these companies didn't really try to understand all the unique aspects of Roku's business. As I mentioned, Roku's ecosystem is fairly complex, especially when we start getting into some areas like how you subscribe to things and many different ways to do that on Roku and all the troubleshooting questions. So I would say, firstly, just to not to belabor this, I think Quiq really came to the table in our actually the first demo and really demonstrated an understanding and a customized demo that showed us that they wanted to address this challenge and they could do it well. The second thing, like as I mentioned, like we have had some first generation kind of bot projects at Roku, and given that traditional technology kind of based on things like intent and slots is simply not scalable. Customers ask things in many, many, many different ways on the understanding side of things, and it's just not possible to keep up with all the different ways customers can ask questions. So traditional bots just don't have the understanding capability, especially our customers. I'll be honest, oftentimes when they reach us, they're confused and they just want an answer, and they might have a vague question that a generation one bot just can't handle. So the understanding side of things is critical, as is the language generation, the ability to actually have a conversation. I think the rest of this is, so we don't have to build these static flows. Quiq ingests our knowledge and has built these process guides, which provides the agentic experience guidance the way you would provide a human agent on how it should be handling questions. What are the steps it should take to try to elucidate the issue to get an answer? So we're not having to do this. It adapts to these conversations. It can understand even the vaguest of questions. We've been really impressed looking at transcripts, thinking to ourselves, like, how on earth did this bot even understand what the customer was asking, right? So it's a combination of factors. There's the company DNA and willingness to dig in, really understand how we do things in the contact center, set that up in the bot, and kind of the process guides and agentic experience Max referenced are the difference makers there.